374. Please take a look that one. You can take a look number 3. Yeah. So number 3, let's see. U.S. Travel Data Center survey conduct for Better Home and Garden of 1,500 adults found that 39% said they would take more vacation this year and last year, right? Than last year. Find the 95% confidence interval for the true proportion of adults who said that they will travel more this year. Okay. So now, what's the information you get from here, right? Let's take a look one by one. The U.S. Travel Data Center survey conduct for Better Home and Garden of 1,500 adults. So it means the sample you already have and is 1,500 adults, right? And then found that 39% said they would like to make more vacation than this year than last year. This year than last year. So it means the P probability is 0.39. So Q, it automatically is 1 minus P hat. So you will get 0.61, right? And then next information is find the 95% confidence interval. So it means alpha over 2 is mean 0.05 over 2, right? And then you will get the value of Z is 1.96. So you just plug in all these things in the formula, and then finally you will get the interval, yeah, confidence interval like this one. Okay. So that one is for number 3, and then you can take a look now. Number 15 is almost similar, right? A medical researcher wishes to determine the percentage of female who take vitamin. He wishes that 99%. Now we have a 99%, right? Confident that the estimate is within 2%. Yeah? Is within the 2% is mean the E or maximum. Maximum error is 0.02, right? Okay, and then 99% is mean alpha is 0.01 over 2, and then you get the Z value will be from the table you get 2.58, right? Okay, the next is a recent study of 180 females. So this is the N is 180, right? Okay, so the 25% took vitamin. So P is 0.25 and Q will be 0.75 because 1 minus 0.25, right? And then A, how large of sample must take to be 90% of confidence that the estimate at between 0.05 of the true proportion of women over age 55 who are widow. To do this one, you just put the N equal to P multiplied by Q, right? And then Z value over the E. And then the sample you must take it is 3,121, right? And then for the next question, if no estimate of the sample proportion is available, so it means there is no information about P and Q. So you can use the 0.5 here. So the sample you must get is 4,161. Okay. So please take a look my notes, and then if you have any problem, you can email me or we can discuss in the e-portal. Okay. So next is confidence interval for the variance and standard deviation. Yeah, for this one, please take a look. Example how to read the table of chi-square. Yeah, at the table G at the back your book. Yeah. So how to read of the chi-square distribution. There is the example there. Example 7.13. Then the confidence interval for the chi-square or for the variance, here you can using this formula, where the degrees of freedom is n minus 1. So just be careful about chi-square right and chi-square left. Yeah, please take a look and read example 7.13 page 379 in your book. Yeah, so you will understand, and then after that you can continue to example 7.14, example 7.15 to make more complex, and then to find the confidence interval using the table also. Yeah. So if you already expert that one, you can try the exercise 7.5, page 382. So just take a look number 6. So number 6, just take a look. Find the 99% confidence interval for the variance and standard deviation of the weight of 25 1-gallon container of motor oil if a sample of 14 container has a variance 3.2. The weights are given in once. Assume the variable is normal distributed. Okay, so here you have 99% confidence interval. It means just take a look the the chi-square for 99%. And then you can treat from the book from the left and from the right. You will find the value, right? And then sample 23, sample 23. Sample is 14. Sorry, I just take a look the other number. So the weight is 25 1-gallon. And then container motor oil sample is 14, right? And then the variance they know is 3.2. So we can get the n is equal to 14, and then sample variance of sample is 14. 3.2. Sorry. You just put all these things in the formula, plug in, and then you will find the formula confidence interval for the variance and the standard deviation. Okay. So it's very easy. I think you just follow the formula in the book. Okay. So you can try other exercises if you have time, and then we can continue now to the hypothesis testing, chapter 8. So the three method using here: the traditional method, p-value, and then confidence interval method. So we can start now with the traditional method, the step in the hypothesis testing. So before we continue with what is the hypothesis testing, you must know what is the statistical hypothesis. Statistical hypothesis is conjecture about a population parameter. This conjecture may or may not be true. It will be yes or not, right? It depends on the analysis. So usually we can put as H null and H1. What is H null? H null is we call null hypothesis, and H1 is alternative hypothesis. Okay, and H null usually is inside of the hypothesis there is no difference between the parameter and the specific value, or there is no difference between the two parameter if we would like to combine between two parameter, right? And the alternative hypothesis, of course, is the opposite. So the existence of the difference between the parameter and the specific value, or there is a difference between two parameter. So we have several tests here. First, we two-tail test. So the hypothesis will become like this one. Let's say mu is equal to some value, and then the alternative hypothesis is not equal, right? And then the other test is we call right tail test. So the hypothesis, it will become like this one: mu is less than or equal to k, and then a hypothesis alternative is greater than k. And the left tail test is the hypothesis null is mu is greater or equal to k, and then the hypothesis alternative is mu is less than k. Now to make more understanding about the hypothesis test, you should take a look the example 8.1 and 8.2, page 395 until another example you can see is page 402. Then there is a figure explain the critical value for the hypothesis. Please take a look. Please take a look in your book. All the figure. This one since figure 8.1 until 8.9. And then there has a procedure table. How to read the table from the back for the critical value. Also after example 8.2 there is